Welcome back to Gagne Farms. I'm Eric, and today we've got a whole lot going on for you. So let's get right into it. Candace is going to be in and out today. She's got a whole lot going on with the girls and homecoming. So they are, you know how homecoming is with girls. They got to go here and they run here, and then they got to eat here, and then they got to go 5 towns over to get a pair of shoes, and then they got to go here. And so yeah, she's doing all that, and bless her heart. I'm telling you, because I don't want to do that. So today, I just whipped up a batch of chili right here. I will show you that in a minute because it's just simmering right now. So just whipped up a batch of chili, and I've got the rest of our carrots right here. So I'm going to knock these guys out. We're going to can these guys up. And I've got to also get into the garden and get a few things that's still on the vine. I've got green peppers, jalapeno peppers, a few banana peppers I want to pick. A couple heads of cauliflower, and maybe a few tomatoes, and just run some juice with them. So that's what we're doing today. I got a whole lot going on. Like I say, we also got hunting season coming up here in just about another week. So we need to get prepped for that. Not only outside, but also inside. We have to get our guest bedroom ready to go. We got a whole lot going on around the homestead today. So I'm going to try to get as many things done as possible. I'm going to bring you along and let you check it out. Let's go get something done. Come on. So I think I'm going to start on getting these carrots done up here first. I want to get these done and out of my way because that's the last thing I have to pressure can right there. Besides any meat that we would pressure can after hopefully a successful deer season. So we're gonna knock these carrots out real quick, and then we'll get to doing other cool stuff. It's been a real cold week around here in Michigan, so I talked about having chili the other day, and I couldn't handle it any longer. I had to make a small batch of chili, and it was more like a, how would you say, a test batch, because I haven't made chili in a few months, and I mean, I've been making chili my whole life, but I wanted to get the first one out of the way, make sure I get all my flavors just right. So you guys know how it goes. That's what we're doing. We're knocking out a small test batch of chili. Pretty simple. I'll show you guys real quick if you want to see. Yeah, it looks like nothing right now. It's boiling down. I put a little too much water in it. But real easy recipe there. I mean, chili's chili. Everybody makes chili a little bit different. I got 1 pound of venison. I've got a pound of sausage from our pasture-raised pig that we had raised for us, a can of chili beans, a can of kidney beans, and a can of refried beans. And let's see, what else? Green peppers. That's it. Onions. So you might be asking yourself, why is this guy peeling baby carrots? And you know what? I'm asking myself the same exact question. And honestly, I don't have a really good explanation as to why I'm peeling carrots this small. Other than the fact that I grew them and I want to eat them and I want to preserve them. But this really sucks. You know, you can buy a whole bag of these guys right here for about $1. It's gonna take me hours to do all this. And you're probably also asking yourself, why is this guy peeling baby carrots at the counter on his knees? That's a good question. Got our carrots cut up here. We got a couple pints worth here, so just gonna give these a final rinse quick and then put them in our jars. Then we're gonna get the pressure canner going, which actually I have on the stove right now. Ka-chow. We can get that guy going and get these couple pints processed. I know it's just a couple pints of baby carrots, but what I'm going to do is use these when we make our pot roast, and I can just take a pint out from the pantry and dump it in the crock pot with some of our potatoes and some of our farm raised beef that we got. So we don't have any beef on the homestead, unless you count myself. Cause I'm beefcake. Here's a quick tip. When pressure canning, throw just a little bit of vinegar, a couple capfuls of vinegar into your canner, and it'll prevent it from getting all black inside. So pretty easy. Pretty much anything you're pressure canning, you can put your canner on the stove, put 3 quarts of water in it, and get it heating up. And as soon as it gets boiling, or not boiling, but really hot, I'll put my jars in there, put the lid on, and wait for it to steam. While we wait for the pressure canner to heat up in the house, I'm running out here to the garden. I'm gonna get another bucket load of something. I don't even know what I'm gonna pick yet. Come on in. Yes, I know. Our cauliflower got away from us. Ah, so frustrating. But we'll get it in there for the chickens. I've got some green peppers here I think we're gonna pick. And that is a red green pepper. I'm just gonna try to get the big ones here. We've still got decent weather right now, so there's no need in freaking out and chopping everything down just yet. These peppers can go quite a while. I just try to see, I don't know if you see that one right there. This one, the branch is all the way down on the ground, and there's actually buds on it. So I try to just, whoopsies, that sucked. I try not to do that. That's why I don't like doing this with one hand. But good green pepper right there. Just trying to get the big guys out of here. So I got quite a few little guys on here, which is great. Yeah, I gotta set the camera down to get in this jungle. If you can see. Yeah, you guys can see. I got some real nice ones here. I'm gonna set the camera down. Pick them. Pick. Oh, look at that. More broccoli. So I let these guys go here. These guys went to seed. All my broccoli went to seed here. You would not believe how many bees were on just these few. So you can see them. Oh, there's some on there right now. They're still hitting those flowers. So great pollinator. All right, guys. I want to show you this. I have no idea if this is going to show up on camera or not. But if you look at the peppers, I'm trying to stand right in the middle here, kind of what I'm trying to show you. But on this side, up from the fence, over to about 3 feet off the fence, the leaves are real yellow, and they've been like that, like they're getting depleted of nitrogen. On this side over here, all the leaves look real nice and lush, and I think it has something to do with this pine tree right here and all the pine needles in this area. So something to think about when you guys are planting your gardens. I've put the same amount of nitrogen on this end as I have on this end, but I believe the acidity in those pines are really taking over. So just something to think about. I've actually made new plans for next year's garden layout already with things I've learned this year. I will share them in a future video, but I just wanted to see that. I don't know if you can see with the sunlight right now, but I can see it out here with my naked eye real easy. So the peppers obviously don't produce as well on this side as they do on this side. So it's just something to think about, especially with pines and location of where you're going to set up your garden. And when you set up a garden, it's a permanent fixture, semi-permanent. You don't want your garden, you don't want to move your garden every year, right? So I took a few of the cauliflower heads that had gone to seed on me, that were a little past due, and actually just gave them to the chickens over here, and they are having themselves cauliflower lunch. All my hens are molting real bad. You can kind of tell the ones that are molting, the ones that aren't or are done molting. So they sure do look pretty when they come back from their molt. there's a couple of them in there that are looking really ragged. Like they had a real hard season. All right, we got the old pressure cooker just about ready to put the weight on. Chopping up some peppers here. We just pulled out of the garden, and I'm really debating if I should try to pickle some of that cauliflower. I don't know. I like pickled cauliflower. I might make some of that. Haven't decided. So we're just doing these peppers up here quick, guys. I know you guys see me do peppers on this chopper about a million times, so I'm not gonna bore you with that again. Or am I? Because that's what I'm doing. Alright guys, we're back outside. We're going back out to the garden. We're gonna see what else we can get out of here. This is kind of the last hurrah. So I think I've got enough tomatoes that are done out here that I can get at least a couple quarts of juice out of. So we're gonna do that. Now ask me if I wanna make more tomato juice. I don't, but I do. I don't right now because I'm tired of dealing with tomatoes. I will when it's February, it's cold, and I want to make, you know, chili, things like that. So this is the time you got to put the work in. That's what we're doing. Get some, we're gonna get what we can get here. If there's not enough to make a batch, then I'm just gonna give it to the chickens. But we're gonna pick and see what we can come up with. I think I'm done picking tomatoes. There's a few left, maybe here or there. Some of them got a bad spot on them. I still got green tomatoes here. Check this out. Still green tomatoes on the vine. So anyway, I'm gonna call it. I got another whole, that's almost full, that blue basket. So I'm gonna take this in. It looks like it might rain. So I'm gonna try to get inside before I get wet. Lord knows we've had enough rain around here for the last couple of days. Might just get a little bit more. All right, guys, we just got done with our tomatoes here. We got quite a bit of juice. I would say that pan is. I would say that pan is definitely half full. That's our biggest stock pot. So I'm guessing there's probably 4 quarts there. So plenty of juice there to can up and put it away in our pantry. So we got it heating up on the stove. We're gonna bring this to a good rolling boil, and then we're gonna water bath can it. All right, guys, here we go. I got 4 quarts of tomato juice here done, and I got 2 pints of carrots. These are gonna be for pot roast, and these are gonna be probably for chili or goulash, that type of thing. So I was not expecting to get 4 more quarts of tomato juice this year, so that was really unexpected and appreciated. So it doesn't look like a lot of work, but it's a lot of work. Oh, I did 6 cups of green peppers as well. All right, guys, that wraps up our food preservation day here around the homestead. So we got some things done. We got some things preserved for put in our food stores. So, hey, if you guys enjoy this content, hit that like button down below. And if you're not already, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.